Nicky Hawkins outside the London Stadium, West Ham Fan TV. Post-match reaction to the brilliant European game we've just seen here. The European night under the lights at West Ham, and what a special night that was. Special night. Best night I think I've ever had as a West Ham fan, to be honest.
I'll be honest with you, mate. I didn't think anything would top that last game at the Bowling, but tonight was very close to doing that, mate. That was amazing, and especially here as well. It's always had its doubters, this stadium, but it just shows when you've got 60,000 of us in there and it's going our way, and you get that go for you. And we've just knocked out a massive European club, and now we're in the quarter-finals of the Europa League.
Did you believe? Always believe today?
I wasn't sure because before I saw the lineup, we had obviously Antonio was injured out, Creswell was an injury out, obviously Bowen out, and it was a tall thing, order to do. And Sevilla looked so good in that first leg, but we dominated them today. I was shocked. I didn't fully believe. I felt weird about today, so I'm happily surprised. They did it, mate.
Honestly, mate, I thought all day yesterday I've been thinking we're going to do it because I see enough out in Seville last week that we can trouble them.
Yeah.
And we would have took our chances last week. We'd have been coming back here a bit more comfortable. But I just thought, don't panic. You know what they're going to do? I said to you, they're not going to come here to try to score. They're going to try to stop us from us scoring and see out the game. And you see what they was trying to do, but it was,
I think that's their mistake, to be honest, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's it. You are right, mate. I was confident walking in. For the moment, we, like you said, we played well enough out there. I think the climate's probably helped them a little bit more out there than it did here, and they played into our hands by not coming here to score. In my opinion, I think they played right into.
I
our
think that deserves a mention as well. The atmosphere before the game. I mean, 2.5 hours, 3 hours before the game, this place was packed. I've never seen it like that, especially even where we sit. Usually everyone sits, watching. Everyone was on their feet for the whole 90 minutes, and we got them players over that line tonight. Do you remember in the last minute of extra time when Fornells just chased that ball down to win it? The crowd give him that extra 10% to do that.
Yeah, that's it, exactly, and that's the thing. This is what we said when we moved here. These are the nights. This is what we wanted. When coming here in this stadium, this is what we wanted. These are the nights we wanted, and we've got it. And the boys done everything we asked of them, and we done everything that boys asked of us. Yeah. We were that 12th man tonight. Every single person in that crowd played their part.
That win tonight was for every West Ham fan around the world, even people that can't even be here tonight. They would love to have been here. The shit we've had to put up with, especially over the last 10 years. You go back to what was over in 2018 when the Burnley
I was just
game.
about to say,
it's the massive change.
It's nearly 4 years to the day. It's 4 years and a week. Since the Burnley game. When we was out in Sevilla last year, it was exactly 4 years. It was the anniversary of that. How far we've come since then. I don't think it's down to the board, but it is down to the board's appointment of the manager, and I'm going to give them credit for that because that's what they deserve, because the manager has come into this place and he's transformed the place into something positive. We've got direction, we've got infrastructure, and that's what we was lacking. I think he's done a brilliant job. I'm very, very proud of this team tonight. I think that every single player dug in. You got a couple of heroes coming at the end of the season. Ryan's called it for all season. Yarmolenko's going to come out. He's got special nights in him.
Yeah.
He's done it twice in a week.
It weren't even all season. I remember saying it, and you said it as well, didn't you? I just felt Yarmolenko had something to play in this season, and it weren't even nothing to do with what was going on personally. I just thought, and that goal tonight is massive. That even if he doesn't do anything else for the rest of the season, and he might leave the club in the summer, he'll always be remembered for that moment in this shirt, and I'm proud of him.
He does. He always seems to score them important goals, and when he does score, it's always such a key goal.
Chelsea at home when he got the winner.
I'll be honest with you, with him, I'm going to speak a little bit about Andre, because obviously we know what's going on in the Ukraine, and it's obviously been affecting his mind for a little while now. I think there's been the sort of threat of conflict for quite a while now, and it could have been playing in his mind, and it could have contributed to some of the performances. But he looks like he's got a reinvested interest, and that's the thing that I thought about Andre Yarmolenko, is that the crowd getting on his back. I'll get on his back. You know what I mean? He didn't look like he really wanted to be here anymore. He didn't look like he was concentrating. He looked like he was just going to see out the last 6 months of his contract and drift off into the night. And one of them players that you think, oh, what could have been with him and all of that sort of thing. But for some reason, I don't know whether it's the conflict over in the Ukraine. All of a sudden, it's just clicking for him. It's just something. You see that extra bit of pace in his. You see that extra bit of effort. And he's got another reward tonight.
Yeah, that's it, mate. He seems that He seems at the moment the Yarmolenko that you see for the Ukraine. You know, he's playing with a bit of pride.
For Ukraine.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to say the Ukraine.
Right,
They
for
don't like
Ukraine. But, you know, he's showing a bit of pride in the way he's playing, the way he's handling himself. And I think, in a way, with everything that's going on, it's been a bit of a distraction from all the stick he's been getting from his performances that were very poor leading up to when he's had that
I suppose
breakaway.
it gives
And
you an
now-
extra bit of a spring in your
Yeah,
step when
exactly.
you see the Ukrainian flag in the crowd. You know, all of these people behind you, behind your country. You know, he probably thought we all hated him.
Yeah, exactly, mate. Exactly it. And that's exactly what, you know, it's... I know it sounds bad, but for probably him personally, what he's going through, as I said, that's took his mind away from the football stuff, and now he's got his mind back focused on the football.
And that's-
it's
and-
giving him that new
And
lease
that's
of
what
life. in
football's
football.
all about. It's like us fans. We come to this game, whatever's going on in our life, as soon as we get in that stadium, we forget about it.
Yeah.
And that's what he does. He goes on that pitch. Obviously, still something like that's still going to be on his mind. But as you said, he's playing. He sees fans have got flags and scarves with the Ukraine colours, and I'm proud of him. It's a massive
He's also
moment.
giving his countrymen something to support in him playing in the performances. You know, them looking and seeing, we're looking away from what's going on and seeing him. You know, he's almost their top goal scorer nationally. You know, putting a club like West Ham through to the next round of Europa League, stuff like that. It's a good distraction for him personally and probably his people as well.
I mean, we better talk a little bit about the game. Yeah, I mean, first of all, whoever worked out the stadium plan tonight, fair play for them for sticking the Seville fans up the top and not at the bottom, so they couldn't create any atmosphere around the edge of the pitch. Brilliant.
I
Loved
you know
that.
what? I could see
Loved
the
it.
Sevilla fans there. I could see that they were making noise, but I couldn't hear it.
Yeah.
I just couldn't hear it. I could
Drowned
see them
out.
jumping
Yeah,
up.
and that's that. They sort of drowned our fans out last week, so they probably thought, "Now, fuck it, stick them up the top."
Yeah, exactly. That's it. You know, if we, you know, the best thing in that first half we got talking about the game is that Areola save.
Mate, I think honestly, that might be up there with one of the best saves I've ever seen live in a stadium.
Yeah. I'm exactly the same, mate. It was, you know, it's out of this world.
Strong
And
hand, wasn't it?
That save was as important as a goal.
Yeah, of course
today.
it is.
You know, because that
That's out. You're out. if
we're
it
out.
goes
That
in.
goes in, we're out, and it's so reaction. I'm sure when you look it back, I think he's diving the wrong way and he's leaning back when he tips it round. Yeah, it's great.
One thing I know, one thing I
know.
noticed in the first half. I know we've been critical of Antonio, where we said to him he runs towards the ball. But what I noticed tonight was when he was running towards the ball, I was looking at what was going on around him, and I was noticing that Ben Rama and Lanzini were dropping in the box. So maybe that's something they actually work on in training. I mean, I prefer Antonio in the box, but I just noticed that a little bit tonight that they was doing it, especially Ben Rama. He was just dropping off a little bit, but it shouldn't be like that. Antonio should be in the box.
Do you know what? Antonio frustrated me so much tonight. His movement was on point. His first touch was good. He done some brilliant things, and then he falls over the ball 3 or 4 times. You know, at times as well when he's took the ball really well and we criticise him for taking the ball and controlling it, he turns, treads on the ball.
I said
It's
to
just so- you just
I said to Ryan twice tonight. I said I can't work out whether he's unlucky or clumsy.
Yeah, I mean, it was just so because he's done the hard work.
Yeah,
He does, you
all
know,
he's got to do one touch out of his feet and his shots away. And I
And
see
the
it.
other one where-
passes and everything.
Yeah, the other one where we were breaking in the second half and again controlled it well, turned, and he's only had to play the pass and he's over it's the pass.
That's what he does, Antonio. But I'll tell you what. Listen, there'll be a few Tottenham fans not happy about seeing him tonight because we all thought he was going to be out for 6 weeks.
Thing
I
is,
think he's put in a great performance.
I mean,
tonight.
the back four: Johnson, Dawson,
Johnson was crazy.
Zuma again. You know, Creswell, good to see him back. We thought he might have been out. I thought Zuma was immense tonight. Nothing got past him. The only time something ever got past him was in the second half, and I think he got brought back for a foul. And everything that's gone on with Zuma over the last few... I mean, we had all the news yesterday. They tried to stir it up a little bit. I was thinking just before a big European game, they're bringing out everything about the cat again. I think the RSPCA released a statement yesterday that the cat was all right, so the cat's passed more medicals than Jack Wilshere, so the cat's all right, mate. So, but... yeah, I think now he's done what he's done. Just let him get on with his football. He's been punished. Just let him get on.
And
It's
let's be
never
honest,
seemed to phase him, though,
no,
has it? Like-
he's focused the right way. He's just concentrated on his football, got on with it, forgot about everything that's
all he
going
can
on
do,
around him.
can't
Exactly, and his performances have been sublime. You know, that is why we signed him at this football club.
I'll tell you what as well. I mean, Dawson, what a moment for him. I mean, we signed him for $2 million, whatever it was. We got him on loan from Watford at first, and now he's just
From
playing in a
Championship Watford.
now he's just in a team that he probably couldn't get in. Moyes brought him in, had trust, their faith in him. None of us fans, we thought, what's he doing? And then look what's happening now. He's just been part of a team that's got us into the quarterfinals of Europe.
I was thinking that, at full time. I was thinking,
crazy.
geez, like you said, he could not get into relegated Watford into their side.
I remember Watford and West Brom, especially West Brom fans, laughing at us. And look where they are. Got Steve Bruce.
To sum it up, they've just, this competition for Seville, this is their competition. We've just beaten.
We beat Man City, yeah?
Yeah. And
in their competition.
Exactly.
And
we beat Seville in their competition with Dawson playing at the back. Now, kept a clean sheet as well. Do you know
we'll
what I mean?
get to the Champions League next season and beat Real Madrid.
But this is the thing. This is where we have to put a bit of trust in Moyes, because that's a Moyes signing. He's a player he wanted in. He's done it. You just got to trust him.
If only if he could pick a centre forward.
I mean, what? And listen, great goal by Souček, great header, got in the box where we want Souček to be. Header across the goal, and it's dropped in. And
first time he's done it all season, and I criticised him yesterday. Souček, I said I thought he might be a one-season wonder, but big performance from him tonight. Big performance.
This is the big. I said it in the preview. This is the biggest game for me since the FA Cup final, and everybody rose to the occasion.
I'd probably say the playoffs. Playoff final.
No, that's all right.
Edit your preview.
To be fair, I forgot about that. But
how can you forget about Van Saying?
I just but it's.
That's coming up 10 years.
Yeah, we needed a lift. We needed something. These performances that we're seeing at the minute re-injects the love that a lot of people had lost over the last few years for this football club. And this is, as we said, this is what we come here for.
I mean, people might laugh at it. I mean, there might be opposition fans that look at this and laugh, but honestly, this to me is one of the biggest results since I've been supporting West Ham. This is a massive. We're in the quarterfinals of a major European competition now.
That we was behind.
Yeah,
we've come from behind,
and we've beat probably the best team in it.
I'm not worried about what other fans seem to think. It seems to think that if you support a team like West Ham, you're in a big competition. But if it seems to be like the Man United and the Chelseas and the Arsenals and all that who've been on to Champions League finals and things like that, they don't want you to enjoy these nights. I'll say fuck them.
Exactly,
I will enjoy what I fucking want to enjoy.
Yeah. Listen,
and I'll enjoy Sunday and all when we beat them cunts.
There's probably
here we go. That's just going to come back along us, isn't it?
There's probably more.
Just shut up for 5 seconds, could you?
There's more football fans supporting of other teams that would swap places with us right this minute to be in this competition. In the
I said tonight, I would take a win tonight and lose 5-0 on Sunday. I couldn't care.
Absolutely.
I couldn't
give a fuck what happened Sunday, to be quite honest with you. I couldn't care. Couldn't care less.
But every game for us is key. That was a big performance. Spurs will be rubbing their hands together because we've played 120 minutes, so they're going to sort of think that gives them some sort of advantage. I don't think it will. And, at the end of the day, it's about tonight. We roll on Sunday, deal with Sunday when it comes.
And so shout out to Fornals, Lanzini and Ben Rama as three, because I thought the three of them were just incredible. The pressing, the work rate, the energy, the defensive duties that they was getting stuck into, the chances, players like Ben Rama and that was creating, and Fornals was just everywhere, and I thought them three was
Lanzini as well. You said it to me. I mean, the way he was just dropping off, looking for the ball. That's what I like. I love players that do that. I love players that want to be involved in the game. I hate players that go missing. And we've seen so many players, especially since we've been here, that go missing during games. And Lanzini doesn't do that. He doesn't shy away.
For me tonight, I said to you, didn't I, when we were doing the fan cams, for me, he was man of the match. Wanted the ball. Every throw-in that we got, he was there. He was the one wanting for the ball, coming for the ball. He didn't shy away from anything. The last-ditch tackle he done on a yellow card as well, when that player broke through, you're thinking, oh, no.
I bet he was shitting himself when he went through.
What a tackle. Yeah. And to be fair, he put a couple of little decent tackles in where he wins the ball back in important positions tonight. He was phenomenal for me.
We ain't even mentioned Declan Rice, but it's like, what can you say about Declan Rice that we don't say every week?
One thing I will say, Declan Rice was immense tonight, but there was a couple of sloppy passes from Declan. But I'll let him have them because he's been so good this season, and he just the way, especially in that extra time, he got that extra lift, didn't he? And he was winning them headers, and he was driving forward, and
taking the ball out of danger, and like you said, driving forward.
Another, Moisey bringing on Noble again.
What?
Because he come on to frustrate Seville.
Did you see him boot the ball?
Boot the ball away. Give little silly free kicks away. That's what you do.
Does Lanzini miss the next round?
Yes.
Yeah.
Next game.
Next game.
The ref, I thought.
Poor.
He didn't book them until right near the end of the game.
I don't understand how Lanzini gets a booking so early in the game. And all right, it was a booking, but there were so many other people. That
The thing is, they see the camera and they thought, oh, let's walk past and get my little nugget on the fucking YouTube.
Fucking idiots. But what was I talking about? Nobles. Yeah, I can't.
Nobles?
Noble.
Well, we had balls. No balls.
Yeah, go on. I can't remember what I was saying.
Go on. You've ruined it now, you little blazing squad. Ruined Scott's
It was going
moment.
to be an amazing point.
He had a big speech.
Oh, mate.
But yeah, I mean, look, the moment, the Yarmolenko moment, I mean, we was all sitting there thinking, oh, this is going to go penalties. And then it pops up, you know, his keeper saved it, and it's fell to Yarmolenko, and he just rolled it in, smashed it in, and what a moment. Another moment. He's had two massive moments in a week.
That's the thing with him. We said it on, we said it the other day. When he's in them positions, you always fancy him to score, because he's got that technique.
And let's be honest, Scott, you couldn't really miss from there, could you?
He nearly did, didn't he? He put it as close to the goalkeeper as possible.
You know what? I actually celebrate the Souček goal more than the Yarmolenko. Because when that Yarmolenko goal went in,
offside.
there was, but I was stunned. I was just like,
I thought Souček's was offside because he just drifted in front of the play, and then when you see it on the replay, the other defender was just in front. But I thought Souček's was going to get ruled out.
Yeah, just a great night. Great to be part of it, you know.
Shout out to Creswell as well for that shot because he puts in that
Shout out everyone. Shout out fucking Carlton Cole for the 10 years that he gave us.
Apparently he gave a great post-match speech as well. So give him
I can imagine them. I mean,
Kevin Nolan getting a yellow card.
Yeah, that's what I said, mate. Kevin Nolan's back. He's got a yellow card.
But that, again, goes to show that.
Is it Christmas?
When we talk about the referee, right? And that goes to show the fact that Kevin Nolan received the same amount of bookings as Seville did tonight.
Yeah.
It's a joke. Yeah.
Listen, we'll roll it into Sunday. Look, go and check out all the fan cams that we've just done. They're fantastic tonight. I'm very proud of this football club. Who do we want in the next round?
Anyone.
I'll be honest with you, mate. I'll just take anyone, whoever comes out the draw. I'd like Rangers from a personal point of view. You know, it'd be good. And I can't be bothered with all the flying again, to be honest. But no, look, I'll take anyone. If it's Barcelona, if it's whoever, Frankfurt, whoever, we'll just take them. I think once you knock this team out, you can dream about it now.
Apparently we find out who we get in the quarters and
In the semis.
Yeah, we did both the draws, So, thank you very much.
We'll have a live reaction for that probably.
Probably. Thank you very much for joining us on this edition of West Ham Fan TV's post-match reaction. As I said, go and check out all the fan cams that we've just done. Check out the content coming up, building up towards Tottenham on Sunday. If you're a patron, go and check out the podcast. Episode 7 is up right now. If you're not a patron, go and check it out. It's well worth it. We're pumping them podcasts out, mate.
Yeah, it's good. It's enjoying it, mate. It was
really good.
really well.
So go and check that out. Special night for us. One thing left to say. Come on, you irons.